How's it going, people? Probably the first time you've come across me. My introduction: my name's Mitchell Mills, or Mitch Mills. I'm from UK. I'm 21 years old. That's all you need to know from now. If you continue to watch me, that'll be the proper introduction of me. Just finished the workout, about 30 minutes home workout, just with dumbbells, bench press, easy. Abs, arms, chest, bit shoulders, bit of full upper body. But yeah, during that time, on my rest, my rest time during the sets, I made this. It's what I just thought. I was like, what can I do to be more productive? I have this whiteboard sitting here I haven't used for a good while, set up on Velcro tape. Before I found the Velcro tape, I tried to use Blue Tack. The UK people will know about Blue Tack, or White Tack. Let's just say it didn't work, and this thing fell down multiple times. But yeah, I tried the White Tack, what my landlord / manager suggested, and yeah, it worked straight away. Hasn't fell down once. And here we are. Now I'm able to make this basically intro video. But anyway, let's get into the video. I understand this isn't the best setup, isn't the best quality. I have shadow going onto my whiteboard currently, but I stick to just take action and learn from the action you take. So here we are. I'll learn from the action I take, which I already have done because I've realised. So look, I can better light it. I can try and get rid of the shadow in the next video. I can probably do this before the workout, maybe, so I'm not so sweaty. But we live, we learn, and we only learn from the action we take. Anyway, so this video is how to work yourself out of depression. Now, it's a bit of an impactful title, I know, but it's something that I have done, I'm probably going to do, and I'm doing now. Everyone gets a bit of depression. Let me tell you this, before we start, depression is not real. Now, there's a left and a right. I'd say I lean towards the right more. The left think that depression is constant. Once your doctor tells you that you have depression, that's it. You need to take medication. You need to, just live in sorrow for the rest of your time, and you need to go do weekly, monthly checkups with the doctors just to try avoid your depression, even though it keeps coming back, because the shit they give you don't do anything but keep you in that situation. On the right will tell you depression is not real. Depression is either too much deep rest, or too little rest. Maybe you've had too much rest, or you need more rest. Maybe you're overworked or you're underworked. It's the way I view it. But if you're a man, you can never be too overworked, as long as you've got the right systems in place. You're not living in bad conditions. But anyway, let's get to the whiteboard video. So, how to work yourself out of depression. What to do / take action on, and what to avoid / don't do. So, what to do and what not to do. I think the way we'll do this is go from side to side, side to side, side to side. So I'll show you the positive, the negative, positive, the negative. What to do, what not to do. And we'll go from there. So, first one is go to the gym. Go to the gym, do fighting, home workouts. I do all three. Usually I just do fighting, so I go to a fighting gym, dojo. I train MMA. I have done for around 4 months now. I'm still fairly fresh to it. Previously I did boxing for about 4 months, and then Muay Thai for around 5 months. I was stepped away from fighting for a while due to how life turned out for a little while. Then got my own place, moved out in the area. Happened to have an MMA gym, so I said, yeah, let's go. Now I've been training it since then, and I don't plan on stopping it anytime soon. I don't really go to the gym, mainly because I already go to the fighting gym. They have a gym there, in the little one, and right here, not going to show you, but I have dip bars, about 17.5 kg weights, which are just the ones I use all the time, and a bench press. That's all I need, you know. Fighting's the cardio and the mind muscle work. This is all you need, man. You know, that's all you need. So, go to the gym, do fighting, or you don't have to do the fighting, but it's very good cardio. Very good cardio. You don't have to do a fighter. You don't have to be a fighter mentally to actually do fighting. Just because you do fighting don't mean you're a crazy guy. No, you'll meet the most humble people in this gym. In the fighting gym, you'll meet the most humble people. I'll say it now. I can just speak from experience. Nicest people overall, because they've learned where and how to channel their, insecurities, their anger. It's a very good place to go. What to avoid? Avoid drugs and overly drinking. Now, for me, I can say to avoid this because I used to not avoid it. I've done basically most of the drugs out there. It's not the boast. I'd say the most common ones, nothing hard, nothing like the hard shit, but the party shit. I smoked weed for about 6 years, on and off towards the last year. Now I haven't smoked for about 5+ months. Before that, it was very on and off, stopped for a few months, start, stop, start, overly drinking. Once again, I fell into this. It's too easy, it's legal, so it's too easy to just go to the shops and have a drink. Fucking do nothing with your night, just have a few drinks, go out. I was never really a go out and drink person, unless it was a special occasion. But I have fell into the trap of, say, you've had a hard day at work or whatever, and then you, after work on a Thursday, Friday, you go get a case of beers or whatever, sit at home, have a few drinks. It's too easy. So yeah, what to avoid? I'd say you can maybe drink, but just don't overly drink. Have balance. If you're gonna do drugs, have balance. If you're gonna smoke weed, have balance. If you don't have balance over it, don't do it. Obviously, it's hard to say. I know addiction is hard, but that's something I used to help people with. Something I had to help myself with. It's achievable. You've just got to want to do it. And if you don't want that want, if you don't have that want, it's going to be very hard for you. So, what to do? Eat a considerably well-maintained diet. Apologise for the start. Eat a good diet. Don't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough to where you actually get good macros. What actually sustains you, get you through your week, your days, your weeks, your month, your year. Eat a lot of meat, chicken. I don't eat a lot of chicken, but I eat enough. Eat your carbs, pasta, rice, potatoes, stuff like that. Avoid like man-made foods, really. That's what I'll say in the next one. Anything that hasn't come from God, hasn't come from the earth, it's best to avoid or at least manage. Like cookies, crisps, fast food. Some fast food, you can have a little bit of fast food. It's everything is management. If you can't manage it, then don't do it. If you can manage it, do it, but manage it. Have a system in place, control it. Like, you can do these unhealthy things as long as you're healthy anyway, so you can sort of control that and get it out. Excuse myself also. I am actually ill right now. But that's another thing. If you're ill, act like you're not ill. If you sit in bed all day, you're just going to feel worse and worse. Today, I've fucking gone on the driving lesson. I've fucking worked out. I've just revised for a new sales role that I'm trying to get into. You know, now I'm doing this. Now I've eaten, I've cooked decent meals. I don't even act like I've been ill today. Well, I have. You know, today I had a day off work, so I could have easily sat in bed all day, and I'm not feeling good. You know, I had a day off work, not from me booking it off due to being ill. It's very hot in the UK at the moment, hence why I got my top off. But yeah. Anyway, this video might take longer than I expected, but you know, it's another thing I may learn. So, what not to do? Avoiding God, Jesus Christ. Now, this is something that even some successful people may not do, and we may do, is avoid Jesus. A lot of the population now avoid Jesus because that's what the people above us want you to do. You know, they want you to be a godless human being. We maybe won't get into that in this video, Jews. But anyway, this modern world is an evil world. You can see, you only have to look around in your country, look around in your city or whatever. Look on social media and you can tell this is an evil world we live in. Not everyone is evil, but most things, and the things that have become mainstream, popular, most of it is from the evil, demonic side. A lot of the music, you know, a lot of the movies, a lot of the celebrities, they've sold their soul, they portray a certain way, try to brainwash you into that, you know. It's the current world we live in, and you either fall to that stuff, or you have even even fallen to that stuff in the past. But if you seek Christ, He'll fill that hole. He'll help you. He'll get you through it. You know, any struggles you have, you go to Christ. I mean, that's why He sacrificed Himself for our sins in the first place. So there is someone that we can go to remove our sins. You know, and the people that have been through the most pain in this world, they're the ones which are perfect for Christianity, because it is a painful religion. It comes from pain. Jesus went through a lot of pain for us. He can, you know, He understands you. He understands what you've been through, because, you know, He done what He did for us. He went through so much pain for us. He understands. I'm ill. Yeah, this is probably going to take longer. Might take longer this video, but we'll do it. Have balance in what you do in life. Have balance. You know, like I said, if you do this, if you do drugs, you drink, have balance. You know, if you lust over women, have balance. So if you're at least gonna do it, at least control it. Have control over that. And if you can't, find control in yourself. Seek Jesus for control. It will help you. Seek me for control. If you come to me, comment in the comment section. I'll help you. You know, that isn't me selling anything. I'm not doing this to sell anything. I'm doing it to actually just try and prove myself, you know, and lay down foundations more than anything, you know, because I will probably be making content like this in the future. So I feel like, why not try to do it now? Why not try to do it when I feel like I should? Yeah. But anyway, this video is going to go on topic, off topic. It's going to go deep. It's going to go, you know, perspective. who cares? I'm taking action. This action that I've taken might help others. Even if it don't, it's gonna help me. So what not to do? Masturbating, lusting, not having control. Just like I said, if you're masturbating way too much, try to control that, you know. And if you're paying for what you lust over, like OnlyFans, you have got a problem. You should not be spending your hard-earned money on prostitutes. They're prostitutes, mate. They're prostitutes. Don't do it, mate. And the thing is that you're not even actually getting action from these online prostitutes. All you're getting is fucking videos, mate. You're a twat. If you're fucking watching or using OnlyFans, you're on bed. Sort it out. Seek Jesus. So, what to do, what to take action on. Build a skill set that can be transferred to your future, to your life's purpose. This can be many things. You can figure that out for yourself. For me, currently, it's doing stuff like this, learning how to talk well, how to present myself well. You know, maybe I could probably present myself better, but it's fucking hot at the moment, okay? It's fucking hot. Allow me. But, you know, for me, for an example, I'm working in construction currently. That I can transfer into many things. The skills I learned from that. As a man, I think you should be able to build, at least like know how to do something in that sort of field. You know, I'm a construction labourer, so I'm basically doing a bit of everything. I'm learning, you know, is this what I'm going to be doing my whole life? Absolutely not. Is it what I'm going to be doing in a year's time? Probably not. But is it something that's serving me currently and that I could actually, you know, is it something actually worth working compared to a, you know, I don't know, factory job? You're just doing the same task every day. You're not really getting a skill set from it. Yeah, it's much better. You know, me talking to the camera, learning how to talk more fluently, learning how to help people, you know, how to get my point across. That's a very good skill. That's part of sales. What I'm now trying to do is get into a sales role like I used to in the past. You know, learn how to sell, how to speak, how to present yourself, how to earn good money. Very good skill, you know. Learning how to increase my physique. You know, this isn't for complete looks, you know. It's just very good to do. As a man, it's very good to do. It's very good to do. I can go through multiple reasons why this is good to have. You know? So, where are we? Do not eat overly processed food. Stick to natural. Like I've said previously, I remember seeing a video about this guy. He said, just stick to the foods that's in Minecraft. Anything in Minecraft, you know, just eat that. And it's true, mate. It's fucking true. Anything that's in Minecraft, just fucking eat. You know, like eggs. You know, like eggs, pork, beef, chicken. What else? I don't know, apples. Stick to the Minecraft diet, mate. Fuck it. Milk, water. It will work for you. It will work, mate. But the golden stuff ain't really real. So you can't really have like the golden apples or anything. And I don't recommend spray painting your apples gold. It don't work like that. But either way, yeah. So listen to high frequency, high meaning, powerful music. Listen to artists who actually have a soul intact. Listen to artists, singing songwriters who actually have a soul intact. What I mean by that is people that hasn't sold their soul to earn money. You know, listen to people preferably that live quite a good blessed life. If they're Christian, even better. You know, whereas people that has clearly either done something or they portray a certain image just to hold their position where they are. You know, obviously a certain image, I mean not like a bad image. Trying to portray certain messages, you know, to the people that listen to them. Stay away from them. Because there's some evil work behind that sort of music. You know, I'll touch onto it a bit here, but I've ended up already talking about this one. But the first person that comes to my mind is that Sexyy Red, mate. That Black American bird, Sexyy Red. If you listen to her music, it's so fucking awful, mate. It's so demonic, bro. So demonic. Same as that, like a Little Ness. Obviously, that's quite like obvious. No one else really comes to my mind at the moment because I don't really listen to that sort of music. But modern music, mate. Majority of modern music, just stay away from. Because it's just been fucking tangled with, mate. Avoid it. You know, let's go on to the good side again. Listen to artists who have their soul intact. Examples: Reggae Roots. Yeah, for me, I prefer the old school reggae, like 70s, 80s, 90s, because that was just before it started to get all deep. You know? Listen to the reggae from like the Bob Marley era. It's good shit. It's good shit. Just like the weed they used to smoke, which is also no longer good shit. Used to be in that era, but fuck it, not anymore, mate. That shit will fuck you up. You know, this whole video is just going to be completely all over the place, but I don't care. I'm just expressing who I am, what I'm like, and what I think. I'm not the average fucking person with the way I think, mate, but most people are like this now. You know, if you think the way I do, fucking you're a sick cunt. Yeah, so listen to Bob Marley. Who else? Barrington Levi's pretty good. I'm not going to be able to bring any more off point, but maybe it's another video I make in the future. It's just like the right music to listen to, and so on. So Reggae Roots, meaningful rock and metal. Obviously, there's two sides of rock and metal. A very energetic, the way you can express yourself, get into the zone, you know, expression of your masculinity. Rock and metal can be very good. Obviously, there's a good side and a bad side. A lot of music in rock and metal either have like hidden messages, obviously have like clear demonic messaging or portrayals. You know, one band that I like them, but it's just obviously demonic, is Slayer. You know, I like Slayer. Slayer sounds badass, but it's fucking clearly demonic, mate. It's obviously clearly is. You know, a rock metal band that I like, who sort of goes against the system. They're very expressive. They talk the truth. Is Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Suicidal Tendencies is pretty good because they portray, like, they talk about real life in a way. They're very like, but they're fucking, you know, it's nothing bad. The OGs know about fucking suicidal tendencies. They also know that when you search up for the band, it gives you a fucking warning for suicidal thoughts and shit. Like gives you the message of a suicidal hotline when you search up a fucking metal band. Fuck's sake, I remember that. But yeah, where else? So yeah, avoid modern rap music. You know, rap music, drill, demonic metal, anything that holds no purpose to it. It's just shit. You know, avoid. Example, Sexyy Red. First person I could think of, because it's just fucking shit, mate. It's just obviously just like CIA, just shit. Yeah. Jewelry, mate. What else? Use your time in your days, weeks, years, months wisely. Oh yeah, shit. Other music is, for rap music, old school rap, Nas or Nas and Tupac. Anyway, because I just saw that here. Use your time in your days, weeks wisely. What I mean by this is don't spend your whole night after work or after whatever working on your hustle or anything. Don't watch some pointless Netflix show or TV show which is clearly just fucking shit. You don't gain anything from it, no life lessons, nothing. Don't watch that shit. Movies, stick to the good shit, the old school movies. Don't watch anything new. It's just from what I've noticed, mate. You're going to watch some movies that may not be self-serving, but you can get something from it. Watch like Scarface, Predator, Terminator. They're fucking cool movies, man. They're fucking well good movies. I don't like any of the new movies now. All the old schools are classics, mate. Like The Kickboxer. What else? Can't think of anything else. Fucking ill, man. Fucking ill. Future videos will be better. I don't really care. It's action. My mind is literally telling me right now, oh, you should be in bed. Yeah, it's actually like 10:30 PM right now, but I ain't got work tomorrow, so I'm using my fucking time wisely. Yeah. Anyway. Wasting your precious time. So what to avoid? Wasting your precious time on self-destructive things. Like drugs, alcohol, obvious, masturbating, watching shitty movies, listening to shitty music, hanging around shitty people, doing nothing self-serving, not living to your purpose. All that bollocks, mate. We've all done it. I've done it, you've done it, your nan's done it, your dad's done it, your dog's done it. We've all fucking done it. But I don't mean you have to do it forever. You can step away from that shit and you can be a better person. You can take a few steps and be a better person. Maybe slow, but you'll get there. What else? Surround yourself around strong, successful people with high ambitions, high ambition individuals who actually put an effort into life. If you look at your circle, your social circle, the 5-10 people in your circle, your friends, people you work with, and they're fat, or they don't actually do much of their life, they're not actually putting effort into life, just minimal, just to get by. Don't be around them, mate. Don't be around them. Whereas if you increase your network to people, with physique, who's actually trying to build something that can actually last a considerably decent time, hang yourself around them sort of people, because they're the ones worth hanging around. They're the ones that will actually get you to a decent place in life with them. So, last one. Listening to / surrounding yourself around others who do not match up to your future goals, purpose. If you're hanging around with people who don't actually match up to your purpose, your future goals, where you see yourself being, don't hang around them. Hang around people where you could actually look and be like, yo, he could be with me where I'm here, where I want to be in 5-10 years. Hang around people, listen to people that will actually help you get to that position, or build the foundation or build the bricks to that foundation that will actually get you higher. Once again, I've done it, we've all done it. You know, I had to get rid of many of my old friends just to even get to where I am now. And where I am now is even where I want to be. But I keep my circle small, I surround myself around, talk to people which actually put effort into life or think a certain way. You know, cut off all my stoner friends. I don't go out drinking, or at least if I do, I don't go out and try and make friends when I go drinking, because that will only get me deeper in the mess, deeper into constant drinking. Super predictable, mate. You know? Whereas I paid thousands to get into a network just to surround myself with people who think a certain way, think they're going to get to a certain point, think that certain people you shouldn't stay around. Certain actions are going to get you a certain place. That's all I'm going to say. But that is video. Yep. So that is the video done. So now I've made the video, I'm going to wipe this away in action to that I have done it. I do actually have whiteboard spray here. Don't know where my wipe is. But yeah, first whiteboard video I've done in ages. I mean, if you was to look at my YouTube, you'd see it's been a while. And that's purely from me not fulfilling my purpose, not working up and doing the actions of things that I could be doing, should be doing, preferably would be doing. But here we are. We've done it. If you have watched this video, you've come this far, you are a big G. I appreciate you. I love you. Yeah. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to try to do some more stuff before I go to bed. Probably have a little meal. But without further ado, Mitchell Mills signing out. Peace.